Trabajo again. Class number 361, right, Marta? 361? Okay, let's finish the translation list 18, page 108. Are you ready? I'll review quickly the first sentences. Él olvida las cosas fácilmente. He forgets things easily. Se enfada cuando pierde. He gets angry. He gets angry when he loses. Pierde a menudo. Does he lose often? Does he lose often? Yeah. Dice lo que piensa. He says what he thinks. He says what he thinks. Él cree que estamos locos. He thinks we're crazy. He thinks we're, you and me. He thinks we're crazy. ¿Tiene razón? Is he right? Is he right or wrong? ¿Quién sabe? Who knows? Solo Dios sabe. God only knows. ¿Cuántos idiomas habla él? How many languages does he speak? How many languages does he speak? ¿Qué dice él cuando te ve? What does he say when he sees you? What does he say when he sees you? No dice nada. He doesn't say anything. Él siempre se cae cuando viene aquí. Poor guy. He always falls down when he comes here. ¿Con qué frecuencia viene aquí? How often does he come here? How often does he come here? How often, how often. Algunos dicen how often, diciendo la T. Mino, how often. How often does he come here? Does he come here? Does he come here? Does he? How often does he come here? Viene con demasiada frecuencia, en mi opinión. He comes here too often, in my opinion. Yes, he's a pain in the neck. Es un pesado. Es un dolor en el cuello, como el tortícolis. He's a pain in the neck. Charlie, between you and me, he's a pain in the neck. He comes here too often. ¿Por qué viene tan frecuentemente? Why does he come here so often? Why does he come here so often? Porque le gusta. Because he likes to. ¿Cómo? Because he likes to. Excuse me? The pregunta es, why does he come here so often? Well, because he likes to. Porque le gusta. Le gusta venir aquí. Vamos a ser redundantes por un momento. Y repetir, repetitivo. Escucha. Why does he come? ¿Por qué viene aquí tan frecuentemente, tan a menudo? Why does he come here so often? Because he likes to come here often. It's very redundant. Because he likes to come. Corto después del tú, para no caer en redundancia. Why does he come here so often? Because he likes to. Richard, why do you teach English? Because I need to. I need to make money. I need to make money. No, because I want to. Porque quiero. Well, I need to teach. I need to make money. Now, why, Richard, why do you teach on television? Because I want to. Porque quiero. Y se entiende enseñar en televisión. Lo dejo cortado después de tú, no antes. No se dice en inglés because I want. Or because I like. Or because I need. Porque me hace falta, no. Because I need to, because I like to, because I want to, because I have to. Porque no tengo más remedio. Me obligan. Because I have to. Richard, why do you teach on television? Because I have to. Come on, Richard, really? Well, no. But I need, because I need to. I need money. Come on, Richard, you don't need the money. Okay, because I want to. Yeah, but why do you want to? I want to because I like to. All right, now you're telling the truth. Yes. All right. So, ¿por qué viene tan? Why does he come so often? Because he likes to. ¿Os deja trabajar? Es que es el jefe. Charlie's the boss. ¿Os deja trabajar? Does he let you work? Does he let you Does he let you work? Por supuesto que nos deja trabajar. Of course he lets us. Lets us. Of course he lets us work. Why does he let you work? Well, because he lets us work. because we need to work. He's a good boss. He's a pain in the neck, but he's a good boss. All right. He lets us work. Of course, he lets us. Of course, he lets us work. ¿Os deja descansar de vez en cuando? Does he let you? Does he let you rest from time to time? Yes. No. Esa es otra cuestión. That's another question. He's a slave master. Yes. That's a different question. That's another matter. Eso es una cuestión diferente. That's a different question. Eso es otro asunto. O eso es otra cuestión. That's another matter. Whether he lets us rest or not is another matter. Whether, el que nos deje descansar, ya es otra cuestión. Whether he lets us rest or not is another matter. Se queda aquí cuando hay problemas? Does he stay here when there are problems? Does he stay here when there are problems? No le gusta quedarse aquí. He doesn't like to stay here. He doesn't like to stay here. Prefiere mandar un ayudante. He prefers to send an assistant. En inglés decimos asistente, no ayudante. To assist, the verb to assist. En English no es asistir. Es to assist es ayudar. De ahí está asistencia sanitaria, es ayuda sanitaria. So, he sends an assistant. When there are problems, he doesn't stay here. He sends an assistant. He prefers to send an assistant. Sindana, bandana, sindana. He prefers to send an assistant. Prefiere enviar, mandar un ayudante. He prefers to send an assistant, sindan. Fíjate con la D de send, cuando se enlaza con la A de and. He prefers to send an assistant. ¿Os trata bien? El Charlie ese. Does he treat you well? Does he treat you well? Nos trata como a todo el mundo. He treats us like everybody else. He treats us like everyone else. No difference. He treats me and he treats Marta the same. He treats everybody the same way. He treats us okay. Nos trata bien. He treats us okay. All right. Vocabulary. Are you ready? List 12. List 12. Here we are. List number 12. Are you ready? Un anuncio de prensa. Advertisement. Advertisement. In British, advertisement. Advertisement. So between British and American English in this case, it's very different. Advertisement or advert, and their advertisement or ad. Apart from these pencils, there's also a guitar and a classical microphone. Apart from the pencils and the cup. Apart from llegada, arrival. Las llegadas, llegada retrasada. Arrival, late arrival. To arrive is llegar. Arrival, llegada. Beneficioso, beneficial, beneficial. Esta clase es beneficial. This class is beneficial. Beneficial, beneficial, beneficial. Is this class beneficial for you? It's beneficial for me because I'm not paid for this class. Voz pasiva. No soy pagado. O no estoy pagado. No me pagan. I'm not paid for this class directly. It's indirectly. And if you don't buy any book, if nobody buys any books, nothing. The company. So, I'm not. However, it's beneficial. This class is beneficial for you. It's beneficial for Marta. And it's beneficial for me. Clima, ambiente, climate. El clima físico, climatología, climate, climatology, the climate. The climate in Spain is relatively dry. relatively dry, except in the north. In the north, it's relatively wet, humid. And in Grazalema, near Ronda, it's quite wet. It rains a lot. It's a microclimate. También el clima laboral, the labor climate, the working atmosphere. Pero se usa más atmósfera para ambiente en este caso, pero climate está bien. Climate. Fecha, date. ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? What's the date today? I don't know. What's the date today? Y fechar algo, to date it. Esto está fechado el 23. This is dated, to a date. Date también es una cita afectiva. Esta noche tengo una cita con una chica. I have a date. Yeah, a date. To make a date. Concertar una cita. Pero se dice to make an appointment, normalmente. To make an appointment es concertar una cita con el dentista, médico o con una persona de negocios. Is to make an appointment. But to make a date is also correct. Y por último, a date es un dátil. Dátiles are dates. Dates. Yes. Datado, dated. All right, esencial, essential. Essential. Fíjate en la pronunciación. English is essential for your futures. English is essential. It's imperative. It's very important. It's essential. Libremente, freely. Te puedo decir libremente, no te sujeto aquí. I'm not keeping you here. I mean, I'm your teacher, yes. And this is an English class. But I'm not keeping you here against your will. Against your will. My will is mi voluntad. Your will, tu voluntad. Contra tu voluntad is against your will. I'm not keeping you here against your will. You're free to go. You can leave freely, libremente. Yeah, I'm not keeping you here against your will. You can leave freely. Contento, glad. Me alegro saber que te vas a quedar, o que te vayas a quedar. I'm glad you're going to stay. You're not going to leave. God, good, I'm glad. Me alegro. I'm glad. Estoy contento. I'm glad. I'm happy. Pero me alegro es I'm glad. And the opposite, I'm sorry. Siento que te vayas. I'm sorry you're leaving. No, you're not. You're going to stay. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're going to stay. Glad to meet you. Mucho gusto en conocerle a usted. I'm glad to meet you. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Good to meet you. I'm glad. Inmediatamente, immediately. Doble M en inglés. Immediately. When this class is over, I will immediately go home. The plumber is coming to my house, el fontanero. The plomero. The plumber, con B muda, plumber, escrito. The plumber is coming to my house. And the moment this class is over, I need to leave immediately. Immediately. Alarga un poco la M. Como el nombre de mujer, Emma. Hola, Emma. No es Emma. Emma. Immediately. Immediately. I need to leave immediately because the plumber is coming to my house 20 minutes later. All right. Immediately. Ubicación, location. Location, location, location. Yes. In some businesses, the most important consideration is location. Conrad Hilton, el fundador, impulsor de los hoteles Hilton, Conrad Hilton said, the three most important elements in my business is location, location, and location. All right. That means building the hotel in the right place. Okay. I'm not completely convinced, but he knows more than I do. All right. Ubicación o situación, situar algo es the location. Llamada telefónica, a phone call. Telephone call, a phone call. Impresora, printer. Yeah, to print is imprimir. and a printer. We have printed. ¿Hemos impreso las cartas o hemos imprimido las cartas? Which is correct, Marta? The first or the second? Yeah? She's not sure. Both. She says both. Okay. He imprimido las cartas. I have printed the letters con la impresora, with the printer. I would say, he imprimido las cartas, por tanto están impresas. You understand? One is an adjective and the other is a participle. But people mix them. He impreso las cartas. He imprimido las cartas. I have printed, in English, no problem. I've printed the letters, and the letters are printed. I used the printer, la impresora. Respetable, respectable. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That is all you want from me. Okay, respect. Respectable. Respectable. Afirmación. Statement. All men are created equal. That's a statement. To make a statement. Una declaración pública, una afirmación is a statement. Statement, escrito, statement. To make a statement. Difundir un comunicado o difundir una declaración. Bam. To make a statement. Statement. La parte superior, the top. Yeah. At the top of the page, it says Inglés en tu E. At the bottom, R2E and Vaughan. All right, good. At the top, at the bottom. At the top, at the bottom. At the top, well, that's the ceiling. At the top, at the bottom. And these are the sides. For you, this is the left side, and this is the right side. And this is the top, and this is the bottom. This is the top right corner. Well, for you, no, for you, this is the top left corner, and this is the top right corner. This is the bottom left corner, and this is the bottom right corner. Or the top right-hand corner, the top left-hand corner, añadiendo hand. The top right-hand corner, etc. The top and the bottom. La parte superior is the top. The top. Yes, the top. The top of the microphone. The top. All right, where are we? Y llevar un top. Marta lleva un top. She's wearing a top. All right. And I've lost my place. Where are we? Evitar is to avoid. Yes, to avoid. I try to avoid criticism. To avoid the problem. Yo como un avestruz, an ostrich, my head in the sand, to avoid the problem, to avoid. Equilibrar is to balance. Estoy perdiendo el equilibrio. I'm losing my balance. Balanza. Balance. Ahora, equilibrar, yes. We need to balance it. A perfect balance. Like that? Yeah, it's perfectly balanced. Perfect balance. Right? Okay. Nobody in history, no English teacher in history has done that in front of a television camera. To balance. Coger, to catch. Apresar, agarrar, to catch. Of course, in some Latin American countries, we can't use this, to catch. In baseball, you throw the ball and you catch the ball. Also, to catch a taxi, to catch a cab, to catch the train, to catch the bus, to catch a cold, to catch the flu. See, coges un gripe, to catch. Okay, to catch. The catch up is alcanzar ritmo de otro, to catch up. Cuando te quedas rezagado, tienes que esforzarte con el fin de catch up. I have to catch up. I'm falling behind. Entregar, to deliver. Deliver. Son entregas de mercancía. Deliveries, to deliver. Viene del francés, délivrer. Livrer, que es librar. Líbranos del mal. Amén. En el Padre Nuestro. Líbranos del mal. Curiosamente, en inglés se dice deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil. Deliver. Pero deliver is to entregar. Pensar, sentir, to feel. Yes. I can feel the table. What's this? Ah, this is a book. I can feel a book. I can feel two books. To feel. Yeah. I feel depressed. Deprimido hoy. I feel depressed. I feel tired. I feel sad. I don't feel good today. I feel under the weather. Pachucho. I don't feel good. Now, to feel también es pensar cuando incluyes el corazón en el pensamiento. Creo que no es el momento más idóneo para iniciar esta idea, Marta. I don't feel, I'm thinking with my brain and with my heart when I say feel. Pues yo pienso que no. Tal vez el mes próximo, sí. Pero I feel that it's not the right time. I feel it's not the right time. To feel. To hit, pegar. What am I doing? You're hitting the table. Okay. And now you're still hitting the table. And now you're still hitting the table. Tell me to stop hitting the table. Richard, stop hitting the table, please. Okay. To hit. I'm going to hit you in the nose if you don't make a stronger effort. I'm going to hit you. All right. To punch. También punch. De puñetazo. To punch you. I'm going to hit you. Yes, to hit. All right. Ofrecer is to offer. Fácil. Offer. Y una oferta también is an offer. No me pongas una T, no digas offered. I've heard that a few times in my life. Ahora, ofrenda is offering. An offering, como Abraham con Isaac, or Caín y Abel offering. But to offer, I'm offering, estoy ofreciéndote. I'm offering you an incredible opportunity to improve your English. Myself, my company, and Televisión Española. We're offering you free classes. So far, 361 classes. 361 programs of 26 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. Completely free. And you don't have to buy the books if you don't want to. Si no quieres comprar los libros. You don't have to if you don't want to. Buy the books. I recommend it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Fíjate. Pero no hace falta, no es obligatorio si no quieres. Comprar los libros, recomendado. I recommend buying the books, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So this class is free, essentially, for you. The only cost is your time. And sometimes people say time is money. I don't always agree. Time is elastic, flexible. Sometimes time is money and sometimes it's not. All right. To offer, rechazar, to reject. No, thank you. To reject. To turn down. Turn down también es rechazar. I'm going to reject the offer. Voy a rechazar la oferta. I'm going to reject, mucha jota inglesa aquí, reject. No digas reject. Reject es una Y. Reject. I'm going to reject the offer. I'm going to turn down the offer. Or I'm going to accept. Accept the offer. Mientras is while. Yes. Before this class, one of the lights wasn't working. And Marta, where's the ladder? ¿Dónde está la escalera? It's over there. You can't see it. Well, there are two ladders over there. Ladders, una escalera de reparar. There are two ladders. When I sat down here, Marta said, uy, one of the lights. La luz. She doesn't say luz, she said luz. La luz. No funciona. And so she got the ladder, opened it, climbed up, and started working with the light. Now, while she was doing that, I was looking at the story about Li Tong on page 349. Tomorrow probably we'll do this. How much time do we have left? How much time? Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, Li Tong tomorrow. But while Marta was repairing the light or fixing the light, mientras ella hacía eso, yo miraba lo de Li Tong. While she was doing that, I was looking at the story about Li Tong. While she was fixing the light, I was reading the episode about our Chinese friend. I was. While, mientras. Okay, we've covered our list. And so tomorrow we'll start with our Chinese friend, Li Tong, in the first English class in his life. The first time Li Tong sits down in his life in a classroom to learn English. Now, Li is about 32 years old. So he's starting as a beginner at age 32. And we'll see the class. We'll see the class tomorrow. Take care.